Say hi, everybody. Hi, speech. No speech. Alright, you ready? In 2018, hackers stole over 500 million personal records. This was a 126% increase from the previous year, and has been reported by cybersecurity ventures that there are approximately 3.8 million records stole every day. That equates to about 158,000 per hour, 2,600 per minute, and 45 every second. By 2020, it's been reported by the Symantec Internet Security Threat Report that there will roughly be 200 billion connected devices to the internet. That's about 25 connected devices per 100 inhabitants in the United States. What this means is that everybody nowadays carries a phone in their pocket, probably connected to the internet. Everyone's probably got a computer, laptops. With the amount of technology connected to the internet, it just grows and grows every day. I mean, nowadays you could even send tweets from a refrigerator. It's literally that bad. All this means is that there are more and more ways in which a hacker can get into your personal information. Now, I haven't always been on the right side of this. As a teenager, I would occasionally hack into a computer in the old days with the dial-up modems, and I know firsthand just how easy it is to get into a computer system. Now I work as a security officer in one of the largest financial institutions in the world. I work side by side with the IT department, and I see how much effort and they put into securing your personal information. It is and always has been their highest priority. Now, what is cybercrime exactly? Well, dictionary.com defines cybercrime as criminal activity or a crime that involves the internet, a computer system, or a computer technology, which basically means anything electronic used to commit a crime falls under cybercrime. That could be anywhere between just hacking into a person's personal records, copying, modifying, deleting. It could also mean cyber harassment, stalking, cyberbullying. All these will fall under cybercrime. Now, 95% of breached records came from only 3 industries: government, retail, and technology. Now, it's not because these companies and corporations are less diligent in their security. It's just that they are the prime targets of cybercrime because these are probably the institutions that are going to hold most of your personal information. Ginny Rometty, IBM's chairman, president, and CEO, said, "Cybercrime is the greatest threat to every company in the world." And she's right. During the next 5 years, cybercrime might become the greatest threat to every person, place, and thing in the world. With evolving technology comes evolving hackers, and we are behind its security. Over 75% of the healthcare industry has been infected with malware over the last year. The study examined 700 healthcare organizations, agencies, and manufacturing companies. How can it affect you? Well, cybercrimes can do so much damage to networks and also shut down services. The effects can be extremely damaging. 2 days before Christmas in 2016, a region of the Ukraine found out the hard way when hackers remotely shut down part of the power grid, leaving almost 250,000 people with no power. See, these are people that aren't even necessarily part of the internet, and yet cybercrime is infecting their daily life. It also, for quite some time, cybercrime has been growing in scope and has cost this country roughly $600 billion in 2016 alone. The information available that these guys can get to with your popular everyday items, I mean, even with the little health tracker, they can get personal health data, sleep schedules, geolocations. They can get from your computer shopping history, account information, even passive conversations and private conversations. Now that we know how it can affect you, what can we do to protect ourselves from it? Well, first and foremost, I'm sure you've always heard, use strong passwords. Don't repeat your passwords on different sites. Change your passwords often. Make them complex. That means using a combination of at least 10 letters, numbers, and symbols. And there are many popular password management applications to help keep your passwords locked down and easy to remember. Manage your social media settings. Keep your personal and private information locked down. Social engineering criminals can often get to your personal information with just a few points. The less you share publicly, the better. For instance, if you post your pet's name or reveal your mother's maiden name, you might expose the answers to two common security questions. And also, talk to your children about the internet. You can teach your kids about acceptable use of the internet without shutting down communication channels. Make sure they know that they can come to you if they're experiencing any kind of online harassment, stalking, or bullying. So let's wrap up what we've learned here today. Now we know what cybercrime is, how it can affect you, and how you can protect yourself from it. In the 5 minutes it took for me to give you this information, approximately 13,500 cybercrimes have been attempted. With society's constant and unprecedented advancements in technology, cybercrime will only rise along with it. It is my hope now that you will be able to identify what it is, how it can affect you, and what you can do to protect yourself from this method of crime that is not going away anytime soon. When it comes to security, keep the old saying in mind: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Thank you very much.